Hello students, today I will teach you how to create a database, how to create a table and how to insert records in our table directly from our phpMyAdmin. So the first step for that is just start your XAMPP. So in XAMPP we are going to start Apache as well as we are going to also start our MySQL. Okay. Once we start our MySQL, see here this is admin for MySQL. This is MySQL. And this is the admin tab. I'm clicking on admin and we come to phpMyAdmin. And you see here this screen, can you see what's written over here? phpMyAdmin. In this you can see there are some menus over here to the left hand side. Now from this menu you see this symbol stands for database, and when I click on new, I'm clicking on new and so when I click, what happens? It's taking me to this particular screen which says create database, and here we have to type the database name. So let's type some database name. Suppose I'm typing the database name as BCCA. Okay. And just don't worry about all these things. So just type your database name and click on this create button. So now it says database has been created successfully, and here you can see what is the name of your database. The name of your database is BCCA, and this is our local host Apache server 127.0.0.1. Okay. Now what you want to do, you want to create a table. So you see here this is create new table. So here you can give a table name. So let's give a table name as student. So student, and then it is asking me how many columns do you need. So suppose what do we need? We need roll number, we need first name, last name, email, right? So let's take this 4. Yes, number of columns are 4. Yes, 4. If you don't want 4, you can make it 3, you can make it 5, you can make it 6. So it totally depends how many columns you want in your particular table. So I'm saying 4. Okay. And click on this button create. So you have clicked on create. The moment you click on create button, you can see here what is the name of your table. So table name is student. Fine. And then now we have to give the name to our column. So first column, I'll give it as roll number. So you can, I'm just saying RNO. You can give it in small letters also, anything. So RNO. And what is the data type? So let it be integer. Length I can give 6, you can give 10. I mean, how many digits? So that you have to specify in length. Then after that, what you have to do is we have to go for auto increment. Yes. So here you can see AI. This AI stands for auto increment. So just click that. The moment you click, it shows primary, right? So for which field? So it is showing for the field. Just make it a little more smaller so that you can see properly. So what is this name of our column? The name of our column is RNO, that is roll number. The type is integer. The length is 6 digits, and I have clicked on this AI. The moment you click on this AI, auto increment, your roll number becomes a primary key. Then the next column heading I am going to add as F name for first name, and the type is varchar. So select varchar, give the length 50, you can give any length. Then I will say L name for the last name, and again this also we are going to say varchar, and the length also 50. Next is email. Email is also I will select varchar, and length I can give 35. Any length you can give. So now how many columns you have? You have 4 columns. Roll number, first name, last name and email. Roll number is what? It is a primary key, and the data type is integer. Now suppose I feel like adding the phone number also, or if I feel like adding the address also. So what I can do here? See here you can see add 1. So if I say go here, just I'm clicking go. See, automatically 1 column is added. So let's add the address of the student. So I say address. Address is also varchar, and let's give as 100 characters. Okay, so now my table columns are ready and I have to save this. So scroll down and to the left hand side, can you see this save button? Click on save. Fine, so you see the table. This is the structure of your table. So what is the structure? Roll number, F name, L name, email and address. And you see this key, so this means it is a primary key. Roll number is the primary key. Now if you want to add the records, normally what we do, we write the query, right? Insert query. But directly from phpMyAdmin you can insert the actual record. So can you see this insert? So let's click on insert and values. See this part which comes under function, you just leave it blank, just don't do anything over there. We are only worried about the value. Okay, so we are going to insert the values. So I'm not inserting anything for roll number, but for F name I'll insert something. So I will say Bhartesh and I will say college. Email I can say Bhartesh at gmail.com and address. See, see the size of the address. So you can see why, because it is 100 characters. So you see you get a big box. So let's type PB road, comma, Belgaum, comma, Karnataka, comma, India. Okay, and I'll say go. And the moment I say go, see here, automatically what has happened? One insert query is generated by our MySQL database. So see here, what is the query? Insert into student. What is student? Student is the table name. Okay, insert into student, what all you want to insert? Roll number, F name, L name, email and address. What values you want to give? Now what I did not give any value for roll number, right? So it is showing null for roll number. Then F name is Bhartesh, L name is college, email is bhartesh@gmail.com and address is BB Road /r/n Belgaum /r/n Karnataka /r/n India. /r because I press the enter key and /n because enter key generated a new line. Fine. Okay, now we want to see whether data is been added or no. So let's go to the browse. See, can you see this browse tab here? So click on the browse and you can see a roll number automatically it is added. Why? Because auto increment. We need not give the value of the primary key which is auto increment. Okay, so I did not give any value for that. In insert query it showed null, but actually it has added 1. What is F name? Bhartesh. What is L name? College. What is email? Whatever we have given. Okay, so I'll say select star from student and I want to execute this query. So I will say go. See here, this is a go tab. So when you execute this query, what you get? You get there is just one record, Bhartesh College. Email is bhartesh@gmail.com and this is the address. Insert one more record and let's give some values. Do we have to give the value to primary key? No, just leave it blank. Let's add something else. So I will type BCA and here I'll type department and department and the Gmail is bca@gmail.com and the address I will just type some address. Okay, and I'll say go. Again the insert query is created and again for roll number it is showing null. Let it be. Let's go to browse. Now how many records you can see? You can see 2 records. One is Bhartesh and second one is BCA. If you want to delete any of the records, you can click on delete button. If you want to edit the record, you can edit. So for example, if I am saying edit and I want to give a proper address, then I can say Fort Road, Belgaum, Karnataka and India and I'll see go. Okay, and then let's go to browse. Can you see the changed address? Yes. if I want to delete a particular record, so let's delete the second record. So I can click on delete button here. It is asking us, do you really want to execute delete from student? See the query. What is the query? Query is delete from student, where student.rno is equal to 2. So it simply means that we want to delete a record from our table student, and there is a where clause. Which record we are going to delete? Where roll number is equal to 2. Now this roll number, this particular column roll number belongs to which table? Student table. So there is a dot operator. Table dot column name, right? If I say okay, it will delete. So let's say okay. See, it says one row deleted, and after that you have just one record left in your table, which is roll number 1, Bhartesh College. Okay, so I'll stop here today. If you have any queries, you can ask me.